Hello, I'm Stefan. This is one of the first video tutorials since the launch of the website. Today we're going to go through some basic hints and tips and some little tricks in OS 10. Unfortunately no Windows videos today, but there'll be some in the coming weeks. So the first tip that I'm going to show you today is a little trick which makes all your screen go negative. If you're ever outside in the sunlight and the sunlight's reflecting on your monitor, especially if you have a glossy display such as me on the MacBook Pro, you can change your screen negative. You can go into the system preferences to do this, but there's this keyboard shortcut which is to hold down Control, Option, Command and 8. It probably won't show up on the video on YouTube because it's something to do with the actual monitor, so therefore it won't show up on my screen. So that's one of the first tips. The second tip is to hold down Shift when minimizing a window, which actually slows down the motion. So if I hold down Shift and click that, actually does it in slow motion, which is kind of a cool feature within OS 10. So if we just look at that compared to the normal speed, there you go. Right. So the second tip is more of a top tip. It's an application called Onyx. So if I just open it up now. So if you open it up, basically it's a utility manager. If you've ever used applications such as CC Cleaner in Windows, it will basically mimic and emulate some of the applications in that. So what you can do is repair disk permissions, you can clean, you can defrag the hard drive. It has various utilities. You can alter preferences in the dock. You can do a lot of things. So that's the first application. Be a link in the sidebar below the video for you to download it. It's totally free and is worth a try, and it can possibly speed up your Mac. So if you close that. The second tip that I have, if you're ever in a public place and you do not like the startup sound of the Mac, you can actually turn it down, alter the volume of it. You need to go to this website, which is www.5e.binglobe.ne. The link will be in the sidebar for this website. Basically you install it and you alter the user interface to alter the sound. Once you boot up, you can turn it down or actually remove it totally, and you don't have it in annoying situations in a public place and then loud dong goes off. So that's it. The third tip that I have is an application called SMC Fan Control, which actually allows you to control the fan speed of your computer. So if it's annoying you, it's in a loud noise, which when it doesn't need to be, and it's not processing large amounts of threads within the processor, and the processor temperature is not quite high, you can actually turn it down. So the link will be in the sidebar for that. Simple download link. The last tip that I have is an application called VLC Media Player. VLC Media Player will play basically any format on the Macintosh. I normally find that QuickTime doesn't support a wide range of formats. So it's available for Windows and Mac OS X, so if you're a Windows user you can download this, and it'll play more or less 90% of all the video formats which are out there. And it's quite popular. If you look down at the bottom, it's got quite a lot of downloads, 167 million, so very popular. That's about it. If you have any questions about the applications, feel free to post a comment or email me. This will be posted on the website. You can also comment on there, comment on the forums, and that's about it. Some more updates such as Linux and a review of some products that I have lying around, such as the iPod Classic and yet again the iPhone, and maybe a review of OS 10 overall, a what's in my dock video, and some key applications which I cannot live without on a day-to-day basis. Thank you for watching, and remember to subscribe for more updates, and bye.